Heading into the latter half of the season, Sul Ross and Howard Payne football teams will meet up for the 66th contest of the series this Saturday at Gordon Woods Stadium in Brownwood. Howard Payne leads the all-time series 46-19. The Lobos defeated the Yellow Jackets 27-13 in the very first game of the series back in 1958. Sul Ross was unable to overcome an early deficit and fell to fifth-ranked Hardin-Simmons by a 35-10 count last Saturday night at Jackson Field. The Cowboys put up 21 unanswered points in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Howard Payne dropped a 65-0 decision to number 1 Mary Hardin Baylor in Belton last Saturday. The Yellow Jackets offense struggled to move the ball all game with just 110 yards of total offense, 89 rushing and 21 in the air. In last year's meeting at Jackson Field, Sul Ross cruised by Howard Payne 42-8. For the game, the Lobos outpaced the Jackets in total offensive yards by a 424-232 margin. James Davis completed 27 of 36 passes for 247 yards and 3 touchdowns. Steven Saavedra grabbed 7 catches for 105 yards and a score. Zach Roberson led the defense with 8 tackles, including a pair of sacks, for a loss of 16 yards.
Okay, we go up to Brownwood, play Howard Payne this weekend. They're a much improved football program. They got a new coach, Braxton Harris, came from TLU. From a schemes point of view, they're doing a lot different than they were in the past. Probably their downfall right now is they're just young. I think they got like 1 senior on their roster. So their defensive line is pretty talented. I think they have 16 or 17 sacks on the year. So they're getting after. So our O-line's going to have a tough challenge in front of them. They do turn the ball over a few times. I think that's has something to do with youth, kind of like what we were doing our first year here. I think he's got them going in the right direction. It's going to be a good challenge for us. We come off back-to-back losses, just trying to get our guys focused, trying to get them competing again and moving in the right direction. So it's not going to be an easy task. Like I always said, everybody in this conference can beat somebody. We're playing with Texas high school football players. You can argue one of the best football programs, in the country is Texas high school football. So we got to come up with our A game, play physical football for 4 quarters, and see what happens.